Jinger Duggar says she's feeling so incredibly blessed after shower for baby No. 3. The former Counting On star and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, are expecting their first son in March. Jinger Duggar is excited to welcome her baby boy. The former Counting On star, 31, posted a video to Instagram on Wednesday, February 26, sharing clips and photos of her Saturday, February 22, baby shower to celebrate her third pregnancy. Jinger and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, exclusively revealed to people in October that they are expecting their third child in March. In January, she announced that they were expecting their first son. The couple share daughters Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 3. The video began with a clip of her welcome sign, which read in a blue font, "Oh boy, welcome to Jinger's baby shower." The video showed off the baby blue balloons decorated inside and outside of the home, along with glimpses of the attendees, including her friends and family. The video also showed one of Jinger's daughters at the event, opening up the baby shower gifts with her mom, including children's books, stuffed animals, and clothing. Jinger concluded the video with sweet images alongside a few of the guests, as well as an individual image of her cradling her baby bump for the camera. Feeling so incredibly blessed to be surrounded by so many amazing ladies at my baby shower for baby boy Vuolo, she began her Instagram caption. "Their love, support, and prayers mean the world to me. I'm beyond grateful to have such sweet and thoughtful friends in my life during this special time. Can't wait for baby boy to meet each of you." The former TLC star also added hashtags to the end of her caption. #feelingblessed, #godeskind, #babyboyvuolo, #gratefulheart, #babyshower, #pregnancy. Older sister Jessa Duggar Seawald commented on the post, "You are glowing. So wish I could have been there to celebrate with you in person. Can't wait to meet this baby." Jessa, her husband, and their 5 children live in Springdale, Ark, while Jinger and her family live in Santa Clarita, Calif. Jinger, who is one of 19 children in her large family, previously told people in an exclusive interview that she keeps in close touch with her 8 sisters, including Jessa, Jill, Jana, and Joy Anna. "It's such a blessing to have them in my life," she told people, noting that it's amazing to be able to jump on FaceTime and see her siblings' faces while being so far from family. She also shared that she has been leaning on Joy a lot as she prepares to welcome a new baby into her family. "I've been talking to Joy a lot because we're kind of in the same season. She has 3 kids and I'm going on 3 kids," Jinger explained. "And so we chat a ton, just FaceTime calls or just to catch up." Although Joy is 4 years younger, she feels like she's an older sister. Joy and husband Austin Forsyth share sons Gideon, 6, and Gunnar, 20 months, and daughter Evelyn, 4. Jinger Duggar's bold decision to break away from her family's long-standing traditions. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into fascinating celebrity stories. For those who might not be familiar, the Duggar family rose to fame through their reality TV show, 19 Kids and Counting, which showcased their unique lifestyle rooted in strict Christian values and traditional family structures. The Duggars became household names, known for their distinctive approach to parenting, courtship practices, and religious observance. At the heart of this family dynamic was a set of unwritten rules that governed everything from dress codes to social interactions. These traditions weren't just guidelines, they were the foundation upon which the entire Duggar family identity was built. From modest clothing choices to carefully supervised dating practices, every aspect of life was meticulously controlled. The Duggar children grew up in an environment where conformity to these family standards wasn't just expected, it was mandatory. This made Jinger Duggar's recent decisions all the more shocking and significant. As the 6th child in this massive family, Jinger was always seen as a model daughter, following in her parents' footsteps and embracing the family's way of life. But something remarkable happened. Jinger began making choices that would have been unimaginable just a few years ago. She started questioning long-held family beliefs, challenging established norms, and ultimately forging her own path, one that looks dramatically different from anything we've seen from the Duggar family before. In today's video, we'll explore exactly how Jinger broke away from these deeply ingrained family traditions. We'll look at her transformation in personal style, her evolving religious views, and most importantly, her courageous decision to speak out about her experiences growing up in such a controlled environment. This isn't just a story about changing clothes or updating social media profiles. It's about one woman's journey toward authenticity and self-discovery. Throughout this video, we'll cover 3 major areas where Jinger has broken tradition. First, her dramatic shift in personal appearance and lifestyle. Second, her departure from the family's strict religious practices. And third, her willingness to publicly discuss issues that were once considered taboo within the Duggar household. Each of these changes represents a significant step away from her upbringing and toward creating her own identity. So buckle up, because this is going to be an eye-opening journey through one of the most talked about family transformations in recent memory. Whether you're a longtime follower of the Duggar family saga or just discovering this story, prepare to see how one person's courage to change can challenge even the most rigid family traditions. Let's get started. The first visible sign of Jinger Duggar's transformation came through her dramatic change in personal style. For years, viewers watched as she adhered strictly to the family's modest dress code, ankle-length skirts, long sleeves, and conservative hairstyles that became synonymous with the Duggar brand. These clothing choices weren't merely fashion statements. They represented the family's deeply held religious convictions and commitment to modesty. Growing up, Jinger was often praised by her parents for maintaining these standards. Her wardrobe consisted primarily of homemade dresses and skirts, with little variation in color or style. This uniformity extended beyond mere clothing. It symbolized the family's collective identity and values system. However, beginning in 2018, subtle changes started appearing in Jinger's public appearances. First, there were glimpses of jeans during casual outings. Then came shorter sleeves and brighter colors. But the real shockwave hit when Jinger posted photos wearing shorts, a garment that had been strictly forbidden throughout her childhood. Each new photo brought waves of comments from fans and critics alike. Some praised her newfound freedom, while others expressed disappointment at what they saw as a betrayal of family values. Yet Jinger continued to push boundaries, gradually incorporating more contemporary styles into her wardrobe. Today, Jinger's Instagram feed showcases a woman completely transformed. From stylish blazers to trendy athleisure wear, her current style couldn't be more different from her past. Perhaps most significantly, she's embraced wearing pants and shorts regularly, choices that once would have been unthinkable for a Duggar daughter. What we're seeing here is more than just a change in clothing. Jinger's style evolution represents a fundamental shift in how she presents herself to the world. Through her wardrobe choices, she's communicating a message of empowerment and self-determination. Each new outfit becomes a statement of independence from her family's traditional expectations. Interestingly, Jinger hasn't just adopted mainstream fashion trends. She's developed her own distinct style that blends contemporary elements with personal touches. Her transformation has been gradual yet deliberate, suggesting careful consideration rather than impulsive rebellion. This evolution in personal style reached its peak when Jinger published her memoir, featuring a cover photo that showed her in jeans and a casual top, a stark contrast to the formal portraits typically associated with Duggar family publications. The image sent a clear message. This was a new Jinger, unafraid to present herself authentically to the world. While some might view these changes as purely superficial, they represent something far deeper. Through her transformation in personal style, Jinger has claimed ownership of her identity. choosing to express herself in ways that feel true to who she is today, rather than who she was expected to be. 19 kids and counting. Then you know that the Duggar family has been making headlines for years, but recently, one member of this iconic clan dropped what might just be a major hint about expanding her own little brood. Yes, we're talking about none other than Jill Duggar Dillard. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's dive into everything we know so far. Could baby number 4 be on the way for Jill and Derek? Let's find out. For those who may not already know, the Duggar family became household names thanks to their TLC show, 19 Kids and Counting. Led by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, this Arkansas-based family followed strict Christian values, including adhering to the Quiverful movement, which encourages large families as a blessing from God. Each child was given a name starting with the letter J, and fans quickly grew attached to their wholesome lifestyle, homeschooling routines, and courtship traditions. While the show ended its run in 2015 amid controversy surrounding Josh Duggar, the family remains incredibly popular online and continues to make news regularly. Today, many of the older Duggar kids have started families of their own, including Jill Duggar Dillard, who married Derek Dillard in 2015. Together, they've welcomed 3 adorable children: Israel David, Samuel Matthew, and Ezra Bennett. And now, rumors are swirling that another addition could soon join their crew. Now, on to the big question. What exactly did Jill say or do to spark these pregnancy rumors? Well, it all started when she posted an Instagram story last week that caught the attention of eagle-eyed fans. In the post, Jill shared a photo of herself wearing an outfit that seemed, well, a bit looser than usual around the midsection. But here's the kicker. She captioned the picture with something along the lines of, "Exciting times ahead." Now, if you're familiar with the Duggar family, you'll know that vague captions like this often lead to speculation. Fans immediately began commenting things like, "Is there a bun in the oven?" and "Could baby number 4 be coming soon?" And it doesn't stop there. Over the past few weeks, Jill has also been spotted skipping alcohol at gatherings, a pretty telling sign for someone who typically enjoys a glass of wine on special occasions. Plus, sources close to the couple claim that Jill and Derek have been discussing how much fun it would be to give Israel, Samuel, and Ezra another sibling. As you can imagine, the internet went wild once word got out. Some fans are absolutely thrilled at the possibility of another Dillard grandbaby joining the mix. One commenter wrote, "I love seeing Jill embrace motherhood. It suits her so well." Meanwhile, others are curious about whether this potential pregnancy aligns with the Duggar family's traditional views on timing and spacing between kids. Of course, not everyone is convinced just yet. Skeptics point out that Jill hasn't officially confirmed anything, and vague hints don't always mean what we think they do. Still, given her history of subtle announcements before confirming pregnancies, it's hard not to wonder if she's dropping breadcrumbs for her followers to piece together. To fully appreciate why this news is such a big deal, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and revisit Jill and Derek's journey as parents. From the moment they tied the knot in 2015, fans were eager to see them start a family. Their firstborn, Israel David, arrived in 2016, followed by Samuel Matthew in 2018 and Ezra Bennett in 2020. What stands out most about Jill and Derek is how hands-on they are as parents. They prioritize spending quality time with their boys, teaching them important life skills, and instilling the same faith-based values they both grew up with. It's clear that being mom and dad is their greatest joy, and adding another child to their dynamic would only deepen that bond. If Jill really is expecting again, it wouldn't just be exciting news for her immediate family, it would also mark another milestone for the larger Duggar clan. As of now, several of Jill's siblings are either expecting or have recently welcomed new additions, including Jessa Seawold, Joy Anna Forsyth, and Jinger. This growing generation of Duggar grandchildren is proof that the family legacy lives on, even as each sibling carves out their own unique path. For longtime fans, watching these cousins grow up together will surely bring back nostalgic memories of the original 19 kids and counting days. At the end of the day, part of the reason we keep tuning in to stories like this isn't just because of the drama or intrigue. It's because the Duggars remind us of the beauty of family. Despite any controversies or challenges they've faced over the years, their commitment to sticking together through thick and thin is truly inspiring. Whether it's celebrating milestones like weddings and births or navigating tougher moments, the Duggars show us that family is about love, support, and faith. And honestly, isn't that something we could all use more of in our lives? So, when can we expect official confirmation? Based on Jill's past behavior, she tends to wait until she's further along in her pregnancy before sharing the news publicly. That said, she's also known for surprising fans with sudden announcements, so anything could happen. In the meantime, we'll keep our eyes peeled for more clues, and trust me, I'll be sure to update you guys the second we hear anything concrete. Until then, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Jill is pregnant? How many kids do you think she and Derek will ultimately have? Let's chat.